That's an interesting subject because I think about that all the time. There's a lot of changes since when we was younger, being a young man now. I look back and there used to be more kids playing football on the street corner. Everyone would be out enjoying the summer or, just enjoying life. Now everyone's stuck inside or just it's like an internet sort of thing. Everyone wants to go on the internet. Everyone wants to copy this, that, and the other. There was more freedom in people. I think when we was younger, you just do your own thing and just enjoy yourself really, and just you get in bits of trouble or whatever, but it's a learning process. But nowadays, it's like kids follow fashion too much, and it's like it's an ego thing really, because they're following what their ego tells them to do, because that's what they believe. They use it to basically get accepted. But if you just be yourself, you'll shine by yourself and you'll shine to others eventually. That's what I feel. But yeah, things have changed a lot, but it's up to us having them experiences to be able to pass them experiences on to the kids, and more, that's what I tell my children to do. Just enjoy themselves, and doesn't matter, and just tell them about my experiences when they get to that age.
I think it's changed in the sense of, like, I don't think the community spirit is there as much as it used to be. I don't know, maybe it's the fact that I'm getting older and I'm losing contact with that side of things. But when I was younger, there was a lot of like youth clubs, there was a lot of like all the ends used to know each other, like all the friends from different areas used to know each other and stuff like that. So there's a lot of community spirit. I think it's changed as well in the sense as there's a lot more like there's a lot more international people coming in, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot more. It's beginning to be more international, like you'll see people from all over now in Manchester. And again, I don't know if that was because I was a lot younger then, so I wasn't meeting a lot of different people. So yeah, that's how I think it's changed.
I don't think it's changed much to that, but I don't know, it depends what you do, and it depends who you're around and what your lifestyle is, that the changes will be made, you know what I mean? I think in my sense, I don't think much has changed, you know what I mean? It's still kind of the same thing, do you know what I mean? I don't think much has changed, but that's just my opinion.
Well, I'm from Oxford down south, so I lived right next to a motorway, but at the same time there was quite a lot of nature nearby, parks and so on, so it was, no, there's a lot more wildlife nearby than there is here in Manchester, so that was very different and a lot less built up. You get a lot less three-storey buildings and so on. What else different? Get a lot better takeaways in Manchester than you do in Oxford as well. But that's it.
How do you think society has changed, if you think it has changed, from childhood compared to now? Like, what changes have you seen?
Well, I mean, it's difficult to say just because my perception has changed as well. So I've become probably aware of a lot more things than I was when I was a kid. But life just seems a lot busier. Definitely a lot busier than it used to.
Basically, the first thing is innocence, innit? Like, when you're you have innocence, not a care in the world. As I say in one bar, I didn't have a care in the world. Now I've got the weight on my shoulders because I try and care for the world. You get me? Like, when you get a lot older, you try and think about so much, think you can conquer loads of things, but it's like, I tried to get it, do it again. The question.
So it's like, think about it in the sense
yeah,
of like,
how I need to get the question
like
back,
when you was a kid, like how you felt about the area you lived in compared to now, like what differences, if there is any.
Yeah, basically when I was little, like I'd see like the streets as a lot bigger. That was one thing. I'd see the streets as a lot bigger. Like everything's a lot smaller to me now, and you know, like going across the road was a big thing in it. So it's like that was like the world. And then once you get older, each time you get older, you realise it's just it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Obviously, you know, we ain't seen nothing yet, but when you're young, you just think where you live is your whole world. That's like everything revolves around you, kind of thing. And right now, you just gotta like. Right now, I've got responsibilities, and you've got to have, you know, sacrifice for certain things to be mature in it and get somewhere, man.